Welcome back. It's time for another story. When I was 20, hair bands were all the rage. And don't kid yourself, Guns N' Roses tried to make themselves not a hair band. They were a hair band. Anyway, hair bands were all the rage, and I designed a tattoo that was a relationship. It was supposed to represent a relationship. And I asked my buddies to drive me to the tattoo shop because I didn't have a driver's license. And they drove me to a tattoo shop in Omaha. And there's a guy in front of us who's getting his tattoo. And he's a biker. He's there in a leather jacket. He's got the engineer boots. And he's a great big strong guy. He's young, but he's still a great big strong guy. And, a real tough guy. Okay? And I'm there with my buddies, and we're just waiting around for this guy to be done. And he's probably 3/4 of the way through his tattoo, and he starts going, "Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna pass out, dude. This is wild. I've never done this before. I'm feeling dizzy. I'm feeling lightheaded. I think I'm gonna pass out." And I'm standing there. I'm a desk jockey in the Air Force. I'm not a real tough guy. and I'm watching this, and I can't back out because my buddies are here with me. And so I'm getting nervous, and I'm getting more nervous, and I'm getting really nervous. And finally, the artist puts a fan on the guy, and he's okay, and they get it done. He pays, and he leaves. And I'm sitting there. I showed the guy exactly what I wanted, and he started drawing it on my arm with pen. And by the way, the tough guy got a tattoo right in the exact same place that I got mine. No, I'm not showing it to you. Anyway, so about halfway through, I'm like waiting for the pain to show up, and it hurts, it stings, but it's not crazy pain like this other guy was experiencing. And finally, I got up the nerve, and I said, "Hey man, what's the deal?" And he said, "What?" I said, "Well, the guy before me, he's a real tough guy." He says, "Oh yeah, he's in here, I don't know, every 3 to 6 months getting tattoos." And I was like, "Okay." Like I said, a real tough guy, and he was ready to pass out, but this doesn't hurt that much, man. And he said, "Oh, no. Everybody's different. If you let me put a tattoo somewhere else on your body, you'd probably be crying." And I was like, "Really?" He said, "Oh yeah, I've had guys mess their pants. I've had guys throw up. I've had people pass out. I've had women laugh while they're getting the tattoo because it tickles. It doesn't hurt. It tickles." And I was like, "Okay." And I decided right then and there, it's my last tattoo. I don't need another one. And it wasn't long after that, in 1989, it was only like 6 months later that my entire life changed, and I didn't want tattoos anyway. So, there you go. That's my tattoo story. Taught me once and for all that I was not a tough guy. Have a great night.